Hey guys, welcome back to Skyline Acres. My name is Ryan, and today we are back on the garden project. If you go back in our videos, gosh, it's probably been about a month now. I made a video talking about we're going to move our garden from one location to another. I'll put a link to that here, but go back and check it out. I don't want to re-explain everything, but our old garden was getting too much shade, so we need to move it. And we're also switching to raised beds. Last video I left off, we were about a third done stripping sod here. Well, we went ahead off camera, finished stripping the rest of the sod. And like I say, that's been several weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. And the weather has just been rainy and different things, and or we were busy and couldn't get to it when the weather was nice and whatever. So anyways, we're out here today and trying to get this thing leveled up so then we can bring in some decorative stone and that kind of thing. I bought a rotary laser level to make my life easier. I've been wanting one for a long time since we have a tractor with a loader. I'm not going to say you need one of these, but they're really nice to have. And we just went through and checked everything, and kind of what we figured, this is our high end here. And then we went through and just spray painted like this needs to come up 3 inches and so forth. As we come down here, this bottom end needs to come up a foot. All right guys, here we go. We got the box blade out. I have no idea how the adjustment is because I just hooked it up. But I think we're going to try without the rippers first and see if we need the rippers and just kind of keep going from there. So let's see what we've got. In theory, we need to take 6 inches off this side, add 6 inches over there, and it should even out because it's a foot total off down there. So it doesn't seem too aggressive right now, but maybe I don't want it much more aggressive. Now it's starting to dig in. So we'll go ahead and pull this over here and drop it. So what's happening is the 3-point hitch isn't going down enough. See, it's off the ground right there. I figured I would show y'all what I'm running into. A lot of you guys that are newer tractor owners might not know this, but it wasn't digging in very good because the 3-point hitch wasn't going low enough. Well, the box blade is the only implement I have where the pins for the 3-point hitch are so low, I need to make this adjustment. And what you have to do is move these side links into the bottom hole down here. See that? I've got that one disconnected. It will allow the arms to go way lower. Keep going. Keep going. More. 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 Let me try that. So we got that done. Got the side link moved to the lower hole here. All right, we made that change. Let's see if it's any better. Now, we didn't do anything with the angle. Oh yeah, it's digging in much faster now. So, the 3-point arms just weren't letting it go down enough. And I can make it more aggressive as far as with the top link. set of pulling with the box blade. I didn't have the thing set very aggressively, so I didn't want to do too much. But now we did put the tines down a couple notches, and we're going to try that. She's readjusting the high side here and zeroing that out. And then we're going to go down to our low side and see if we put any kind of dent in it at all. We didn't really add anything, so I don't expect much of a difference, but yeah, so it didn't really do anything. But we're gonna keep on working on this, and we'll come back at you here in a second. So we got the tines set down. I'm on notch 2, so I can come up 1 notch or down 2 more notches. This is an everything attachments box blade, and if you haven't heard, they went out of business. It's kind of sad. They made pretty decent quality stuff. They just kind of mismanaged the company. So seems to be doing a little better. As I said, guys, it's been raining for, well, weeks really, but it hadn't rained all that much. It's just rained every time we wanted or were able to do this project. So I'm actually surprised the dirt is as workable as it is and not more muddy. I think the tines were a good choice. We have basically done a very rough first pull of material. Putting those tines down was the way to go. I just didn't want to start initially with the tines down if we didn't need to, because I thought it might pull up more rocks and that kind of thing, because it did pull up a couple, but nowhere near what I thought it could. All right, guys, so I know when you actually till with this thing, you're supposed to take the wheels off. But I did a project recently doing the same thing where I was tilling sod on top of the dirt, and the wheels actually helped me because it kind of goes in and gets the side of what you're trying to get, not down in the bottom. So this works really good. That thing will throw a rock right at you. So we have tilled all this material, and we're just kind of taking a level point right now. And by all that material, I mean the material that, the big piles, we tilled them so we could rake them out. So we're gonna keep going. Still looks like we're off, I don't know, 6 inches or so down there. So more needs to come off down here. I need to move it this way. So we're pretty close here. Other than this top strip is just angled. So I could angle the side link arm on the tractor, which we had talked about, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. We ended up lowering the 3 tines on this top side and left the other tines the same. So we're gonna see how that does. Hit a big rock there, it looks like. All right guys, it's now a different day. What happened is it's been raining basically all spring as we've been trying to do this project, and we just got 2 inches like 2 days ago. But it is workable right now, believe it or not. So this must drain really good. But what we're doing now, we went through and kind of checked our grade and everything, and you can probably see it, but we're pretty good. Other than it dips a little here in the back, but the corners are good. So what I think we're gonna do at this stage, instead of like tilling the front, loosening it, and then raking it back, I think what we're gonna do is all the material that we took off this, the sod and everything, we have a huge pile of it. So I think what we're gonna do is bring some material in and till that sod and just rake that out to level things up. I think we're basically going to be close enough for this project. I think I'm going to take the yard roller and roll it. We took level of this whole thing, found out we wanted to add a little bit right in there, so we added 1 loader full right there, tilled it, spread it out, and we're basically within 1 inch level everywhere around this thing, which is going to be fine because we're putting mulch in here. happy with how it turned out. Give you guys a view of it there. But like I say, it is basically as level as you're gonna get for a project like this. Well, we got it all done as you saw in that time lapse. I'll give you a little view of it here. It is looking good. This is the first stage of this project, really, where things are starting to come together. So the next video is probably going to be setting these beds, which, whew, it has been a long time coming. You can see the grass growing around them. But setting the beds, filling the beds, and then I don't know if it'll be the same video or not, but putting pathway material in here and kind of that whole thing. So anyways, guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, go out there and like and comment on it, and consider subscribing to our channel. And on that note, we'll see you again next time. Y'all have a good one.